What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll show you how to create a sketch illustration of a chimpanzee. Now we'll begin today's lesson by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. Let's start from the very top, right in the middle. Just bring our pencil down towards us. Now we're going to add another guideline going across from left to right. So let's start in the center of our page, extend this out towards the left and right side. Now from the center of these two lines, we're going to draw an oval coming down towards the bottom of the chin. So let's start from the top, just lightly working our way around the left side, and then in towards the middle, and go all the way around the right side. Let's sketch a small circle along the top, going all the way around, and then back up. Now this will be the guide for the nose. And we'll sketch the mouth along the bottom of the oval, starting on the left, come down, round this out, and then pull that back up. Now the distance between the eyes is the same width as the nose, so we'll start from the side of that circle, sketch a line going up towards the top, and do the same thing on the right. Now we want to mark off the bottom edge of the eyes. From the top of the muzzle, we'll step up, sketch a line going across. Now you want to sketch two small circles on the outside of this line. So start on the left, going all the way around and then in. Now you don't want to go too big. Just want to get the right placement. Now from here we move to that center line, step up, draw that trim around the eyes, going up, go around the eye, come down the side, and pull that in towards the side of the muzzle. I'll do the exact same thing on the right. From the bottom of that trim, curve this in and then down towards the side of the muzzle. Let's add a guideline across the top of this trim. So just connect those two curves, go out towards the right and left side. Now we want to place the ears on the outside of the head. From the side of this curve, let's step out, draw a straight line coming down, take that same distance over towards the right and do the same thing. Now from the top of that line, we're going to curve the ear going up, I'm going to round this out, come down and then in towards the bottom of that line. Let's do the same thing on the right, going all the way around and then back in. Let's add a curve across the top of the head, connecting the top curve of the ears. So we'll start on the left, bend this up, and then in towards the middle, go out and then down towards the right. Now I'm going to go to the bottom of the ears, curve those down and out. I'm just going to add that fur along the side of the cheeks. And then from the outside, draw a straight angle line coming down and in towards the corners of the mouth. Now I'm going to go back to the side of the ears and curve the shoulders, going out and then down. Now that we've established our rough sketch, we'll go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now let's go in with the tip of our pencil and start adding some shape and detail to the eyes. We're going to start from the top left. Just going to bring this in and then down towards a point, towards the bottom. Go to the outside, towards a point on the side of the eye. It's going to come down and then in. Let's trace the iris along the outside. And I'll draw a small square on the top right side of each eye for a highlight. Add a circle in the center for the pupil, going in behind that highlight. And then we'll darken up the center. Let's add a light shade to the inside of the eye going around that highlight. And then we'll darken up the outside of the iris and fade that in. Now we use a side edge or pencil and just work our way around the eyes, just adding some folds. We'll add some shadows coming in towards the center. Now from here, I'm going to move down and start adding some shape and detail to the nose. Start with that center seam, and just bend this around the side of the muzzle. Now we're just adding some shading around the nose. And we're just going to darken up the inside of the face and then fade that out towards the side. And going back and adding that shadow above the eyes. Now we're going to use a side edge or pencil to soften up the side of the muzzle. Just coming in towards the mouth. And adding a soft shadow along the inside. And we'll pull that fur texture from the cheeks coming down and then out. And I'm just going to blend this in towards the side of the face, going around the muzzle. I'm just going to add a little bit of hair texture along the outside. I'm just going to overlap that fur on top of the ears along the bottom. Just working our way up along the side of the head. just going to add some wrinkles across the top of the forehead. I'm just blending the fur in towards those wrinkles in the center. Then again, just blending that fur out across the ears. Now with the fur across the top of the head, we'll start along that center seam. Just pull this across towards the left. And then bring that down towards the ear. Just adding a little bit more texture as we go. And we'll do the exact same thing over on the right, starting from that center seam and working our way out. Now we can go back with the tip of our pencil and start adding some shape and refining the detail inside the ear. So we'll start with the outside edge. Just fade that into the fur, sort of going in between. Add a light shade to the inside. And we'll add those folds inside with the side edge of our pencil. Now you want to add some white hairs along the bottom of the chin. So we start from the bottom and just fade that up, just towards the chin, leaving a gap. And with the tip of our pencil, I'm just going to add that fur texture, coming down from the chin. And go from the bottom and go up. Now I'm going to go back and increase the contrast of the fur. Just adding some subtle wrinkles inside the muzzle. Now as we get closer to the end of our drawing, we'll continue to add some more texture to the hair, and always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of a chimpanzee. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and if you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. You can also drop your request in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.